6-year-old boy dies in scaffolding collapse in Mäntsälä. Finland prepares for major regional and local elections next spring. Language barriers in childbirth. Immigrant women in Finland rely on Google Translate. Oulu apartment building faces desertion and maintenance issues. A 6-year-old boy has died after being crushed by scaffolding in Mäntsälä. According to information from the Eastern Uusimaa police, 2 boys, aged 5 and 6, were playing at a construction site on Ken-Kar-Leontie when the scaffolding collapsed on them. One of the boys was given emergency treatment at the scene but did not survive due to severe injuries. The other boy sustained serious injuries and was taken to the hospital. The police have launched an investigation into the cause of death but currently do not suspect any criminal involvement. Next spring, Finland will hold 2 important elections, the regional and local elections. Political parties are working hard to recruit candidates at an increasing pace. So far, the 4 largest parties, Social Democrats, National Coalition Party, the Finns Party, and the Centre Party, have reported positive progress in selecting candidates. Each party is aiming to recruit thousands of candidates for both elections. Although the campaign has not yet spread nationwide, many candidates have already registered. Promotional campaigns, including television and social media, have begun to attract more participants. In the childbirth cases of immigrant women in Finland, language barriers sometimes make communication challenging. To address this, hospitals often use online translation tools like Google Translate or connect remotely with interpreters. However, medical terminology can be difficult even for interpreters, and sometimes body language becomes the most effective means of communication. According to Anna Tunalar, a midwife at Turku University Hospital (TYKS), many expectant mothers use Google Translate to assist with communication. In some cases, the mother's relatives may also help via video calls, providing emotional support during childbirth. An apartment building in the center of Oulu is becoming increasingly deserted, raising concerns among residents and shareholders. In mid-August, the hot water supply was cut off for about a week, and during the winter, the temperature in the building often drops significantly. Some windows are broken, and there are signs that the doors have been opened illegally. Of the 25 apartments and commercial spaces, only a few are occupied, with most left vacant. The issue is becoming more severe, especially since the building is located in the center of a growing city like Oulu. However, the building's management has not responded to requests for comments from residents or the media. Police have arrested a man at an apartment in Espoo, Finland, after receiving information about possible explosives in the apartment. The incident began around 8 a.m. on Sunday when a man in his 30s reported the situation at his apartment. During the inspection, police found a stun grenade and discovered a fire hazard due to dangerous electrical equipment. The man is suspected of endangerment, violent resistance to law enforcement officers, and violating explosives regulations. The police stated that there was no danger to others in the area and were present on site along with fire and ambulance teams. On Sunday morning, a major incident involving a heat pipe occurred in the Muramarki area of Vantaa, Finland. Police had to isolate the area after receiving reports of the situation. The incident began around 8:30 a.m. when hot water, reaching up to 80 degrees Celsius, leaked onto the street and sidewalks. By around 10 a.m., the police announced that the situation was under control, and the emergency risk had passed. A pedestrian accidentally stepped into the area with the hot water, but no other injuries were reported. Police and Vantaa Energy staff were on site to shut off the heat pipe. Excavation work began after the water supply is turned off to identify and repair the issue. Although steam spread into the air, it did not affect traffic near the train station. Recently, many Nordea bank customers have faced issues with their accounts in the online banking service. Over the weekend, some customers were unable to access their account information due to a technical issue that occurred after the bank made system changes to enhance security against the rise of denial-of-service (DDoS) attacks in Nordic countries. Zanne Elo Rantar, director of Nordea, stated that the issue affected about 1,000 customers, but it has now been resolved. Customers expressed concern about the situation, with some unable to track their credit card transactions and feeling anxious about not seeing their accounts. Nordea assured that customers' assets remain secure and is working to improve the system to prevent similar issues in the future. Space agencies are collaborating to protect Earth from the risk of asteroid collisions by altering its trajectory. On October 7, the European Space Agency's ESA Hera spacecraft will leave Earth aboard a Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral Space Center. Hera will return to examine the impact of NASA's DART mission, when the DART spacecraft collided with the asteroid Dimorphos 2 years ago and successfully altered its orbit. Hera will continue the mission by exploring Dimorphos' structure, mass, and further evaluating the impact of the collision. This is a collaborative effort involving many countries, including the participation of 2 Finnish companies. In Finland, coastlines are being covered with a sustainable building material, water grass. This grass, often seen as an obstacle to coastal development, can be used to create waterproof roofs with a durability of up to 70 years. Tani A.R. Kukkola, a water grass expert, emphasized that this is a valuable but underutilized resource in Finland. Water grass can be harvested both in summer and winter, with the winter harvest being more suitable for construction due to its durability. Harvesting water grass in winter not only benefits construction but also acts as an environmental protection measure by preventing greenhouse gas emissions. Additionally, water grass helps improve water quality by removing nutrients from the water. Kukkola has applied water grass to various products, such as roofs, fences, and interior decor. In fact, water grass roofs are becoming a sustainable building trend in many European countries, and Finland should recognize their value as well. The trend of trail running has passed its peak in Finland, but one event continues to attract a large number of participants due to its harshness and challenges, the Vaarojen Marathon. Held annually in Oulu, this race is considered one of the toughest marathons in Finland, with a challenging course through rugged terrain, tree roots, rocks, and harsh autumn weather. The Vaarojen Marathon was originally designed with the goal of maximizing misery for runners. However, many still participate enthusiastically, and the event quickly became a symbol of trail running in Finland. Although the overall trend of trail running has cooled, this race sells out in just a few days and attracts up to 1,300 participants this year. The unique feature of the race is the limited number of aid stations, requiring runners to carry their own food. Despite the difficulties, the Vaarojen Marathon continues to attract participants with its unique appeal and the challenges it offers. A travel company in Rovaniemi dismantled an old protected wooden house and reused the wood from the house to decorate the interiors of new buildings. Although the house was located in a conservation area, the company was granted permission to dismantle it. The wood from the old house is now on display for the public to view during an open house event. The event attracted public attention, but no one criticized the business. Visitors appreciated the reuse of old wood, seeing it as a way to preserve cultural value, albeit in a different form. They believe the wood was better preserved and enjoyed by more people when used in modern buildings. The event attracted around 1,500 visitors, and opinions were mostly supportive of this approach. Despite some controversy on social media, the company's activities were not negatively affected. On the night of October 3, 2024, the Northern Lights captured attention in Rautavaara, Finland. The weather forecast indicates that the aurora may appear nationwide over the weekend due to 2 solar bursts. However, clouds could obscure visibility, making it difficult to view the aurora. The magical sight of the aurora blending with the bright stars in the night sky created beautiful moments. The forecast for Sunday and Monday nights suggests the possibility of seeing the aurora, but this depends on weather conditions.